Every time you use GPS, shop online, or unlock your phone, you're using the work of a man who died over 1,000 years ago. In 820 CE, while Europe stumbled through the Dark Ages, Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi sat in a candlelit chamber in Baghdad, wrestling with a mathematical problem that would change human civilization forever. Tonight, he's about to invent algebra. It's past midnight in Baghdad. While the city sleeps, one man sits hunched over parchment, struggling with a problem that has puzzled scholars for centuries.
If a man dies that leaving sons and daughters, the sons receive twice what the daughters receive. But how do we calculate when we don't know the total inheritance? There has to be a way to work with unknown quantities.
Every time you use GPS to navigate, every time you shop online, every algorithm that powers your smartphone, you're using the work of this man, Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi. And tonight, in this dimly lit room, he's about to change mathematics forever. Baghdad, 820 CE, the heart of the Islamic Golden Age. While Europe struggles through the Dark Ages, this city pulses with intellectual energy. Scholars from across the known world gather here, drawn by one magnificent institution, the House of Wisdom, part library, part university, part research institute. Here, Greek philosophy meets Indian mathematics, Persian astronomy mingles with Arab poetry, and here works a young scholar from Central Asia who refuses to accept that mathematics has limits.
Al-Khwarizmi, still wrestling with those inheritance problems?
The law requires precise calculations, but our methods, they're insufficient.
Some problems simply can't be solved. Accept it.
No, there's always a solution. We just haven't found the right approach yet.
Al-Khwarizmi had been studying the revolutionary Hindu-Arabic numerals, including the concept of zero. But he needed something more. Something that would let him work with unknown quantities as easily as known ones. In his quiet study late one night, Al-Khwarizmi wrestled with a persistent mathematical challenge: how to work with unknown quantities in a systematic way. The breakthrough came with a simple but revolutionary idea: giving the unknown a name. He wrote shay, meaning thing, on his parchment to represent the unknown value, and suddenly everything changed. Using an inheritance problem as his example, he could now express relationships clearly. If the total inheritance was shay, and sons received twice what daughters received, the mathematics became manageable and logical. If you're enjoying this journey so far, don't forget to like and share this video. Your support helps us share these incredible stories with a global audience. Now back to the show. As his calculations flowed across the parchment, Al-Khwarizmi realized he had discovered something profound. This wasn't just problem-solving, it was a method of restoring what's missing and completing what's broken in mathematical equations. He called this process Algebra wal Muqabala, restoration and completion. Little did he know that this Arabic phrase, particularly algebra, would eventually give its name to an entire branch of mathematics, algebra. In that moment of quiet revelation, Al-Khwarizmi had fundamentally transformed how humanity would approach mathematical problems for centuries to come.
Esteemed colleagues, I present a new method, a systematic way to solve problems with unknown quantities.
You mean guessing?
No guessing, pure logic. Watch. A square and 10 roots equal 39 dirhams. What is the square? Take half the roots, that's 5. Multiply by itself, 25. Add 2, 39, 64. Take the square root, 8. Subtract the half roots, 3. The answer is 3.
Remarkable. It works. The Caliph will want to see this.
Want to dive deeper into this story? Check out our blog article, link in the description, for further details of this story. The next day, Caliph Al-Mamun was delighted to welcome Al-Khwarizmi to discuss this remarkable breakthrough.
I'm told you've developed a new form of mathematics.
Yes, Your Excellence. But it's more than mathematics. It's a tool for justice, for commerce, for understanding God's creation.
Show me.
Islamic inheritance law, perhaps the most complex legal calculations we face. With Algebra, any judge can solve them systematically.
Extraordinary. You will write this down. Create a book that any educated person can follow.
Already begun, Your Excellency. Al-Kitab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala.
Al-Kitab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala, the Book of Restoration and Completion. It would become one of the most influential mathematical texts ever written. But Al-Khwarizmi didn't stop with algebra. His curiosity knew no bounds. He revolutionized geography, creating the most accurate world map of his time. He refined astronomy, using algebraic methods to predict celestial movements with unprecedented precision. And he championed the Hindu-Arabic number system, writing a book that would introduce Europe to the digits we use today. 3 centuries later, in medieval Europe, scholars began translating Al-Khwarizmi's works from Arabic into Latin. His name became Algorithmi, giving us the word algorithm. Robert of Chester's 1145 translation of Al-Khwarizmi's algebra book begins, Dixit algorithmi, thus spoke Al-Khwarizmi. European mathematics would never be the same. Fibonacci learned from Al-Khwarizmi's number system. Galileo used algebraic methods to describe planetary motion. Newton's calculus built on algebraic foundations. Today, every computer runs on algorithms, systematic procedures for solving problems. Every GPS calculation, every search engine query, every encrypted message uses mathematical principles that trace back to that candlelit room in 9th century Baghdad.
From the unknown to the known, from confusion to clarity, every problem has a solution. We need only the patience to find the right method.
Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi died around 850 CE, but his greatest creation, the systematic approach to solving problems with unknown quantities, lives on. In every smartphone calculating your location, in every online transaction verifying your identity, in every weather forecast predicting tomorrow's storm, the spirit of Al-Jabr continues. Al-Khwarizmi showed us that curiosity, combined with systematic thinking, can unlock solutions to problems that seem impossible. He proved that innovation comes not from accepting limitations, but from asking, what if there's another way? A quick note about our dramatizations. While we can't always know every detail of what was said, our portrayals are grounded in historical research and creatively enhanced to make the experience more engaging. If you're interested in learning more about Al-Khwarizmi, be sure to check out our blog article, linked in the comments. The journey doesn't end here. Subscribe now and be part of our next great adventure. For more breathtaking travel stories and captivating animations, explore our other videos on the right. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.